tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
How you guys doing? It's your girl Lime Down. I'm here with another episode of Just Here to Vent. I think it's been a day or so since I posted my last video. I was supposed to post another video talking about, kind of like genocide, what's going on in the world. I'm still going to be talking about that in another video, but this video is not for that. There's a lot of things that's going on right now in the quote-unquote celebrity world, and I feel like when it's like things that are happening back to back to back, something else is happening within the government. It seems like there's always these types of things that are put in our face as distractions to stop us from seeing the real agenda that's going on. So I feel like, just be mindful. Don't be surprised if anything is coming out, because I just was reading up in the news, and I had also saw a post about Illinois getting ready to be the first state that is allowing the purge to actually come to the forefront. They're going to give it a try. You won't be, you won't be getting penalized or getting any jail time for things like murder and kidnapping and robbery and stuff like that. So and it's a part of the Safety Act that they passed, which is already ironic that it's called the Safety Act, which is also going to be allowing people to hurt each other. That's already very weird. It's an oxymoron, but that's neither here nor there. I say all this to say that this world that we're living in, I do feel like we're in our last days. It is time to truly, truly stay prayed up. You don't have to be religious to pray. You don't even have to be a Christian, Seventh-day Adventist, a Baptist. You don't have to be any label to pray. You can pray to whoever it is you want to pray to. I'm not here to try to tell anybody to worship the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Yahshua, God. You guys might know him as Jesus, whatever you want to call him. That's up to you. Allah, if you're Muslim. Some people are Buddhist. Like I said, I don't claim any label. I'm not a label person when it comes to spirituality, and I don't really believe in religion because religion is man-made. A lot of people will venture to say that the Bible is also man-made, but yes, in the sense that it's true. No one truly knows if there's a heaven or a hell. I will attest to that. Everyone is just hoping. No one knows this information until they die. Now, we cannot deny that there is a good being and a bad being. I mean, I know in my own personal life, I've had spiritual experiences that lets me know that not only is Yah real, but the devil is also real. So these are things that we need to be mindful of in this world that we're living in, because things are getting progressively worse. People are not caring anymore. People are going around killing people, older people. People are not even allowed to live their lives. PNB Rock was just killed. He was only 30 years old. He had a child that he left behind, a daughter, I believe. And it's just things like that. It's kind of like back to back. We had a few other rappers that just were killed. And from what I'm hearing, what's being reported is that PNB is amongst 6 of the rappers that were killed that were all from the same label. I'm not saying that there's any connection. I'm just saying, they were all from the same label. So that means that has to mean something. Something's going on there. A lot of these labels, they get insurance policies on their artists. Now, I know that that's standard, but also, if they're going through a tough time, who's to say that they're not setting up people to get killed or murdered or, in order to collect because they need to rob Peter to pay Paul? We don't know what's really going on. I'm not putting any insinuations out there. I'm just trying to make people be mindful of things that are going on behind the scenes. A lot of things usually mean something. I am into numerology as well. I just feel like this is a time where we need to pray. We need to stay prayed all the way up. We need to stay humble. We need to be very vigilant, watch our surroundings, pay attention to what's going on in the media, but also remember that the media is controlled by what it is that we see, depending on where you live, your country, your state. I mean, how many times have you said something or had a thought, and then all of a sudden when you're scrolling on your phone or some type of social media site or even just the internet, that pops up? I mean, things like that we're constantly being watched. Nothing is sacred anymore. Nothing can be trusted. We don't have any privacy. We definitely don't have freedom of speech. I mean, you look at what's going on right now. A lot of these people like myself, like trying to be a YouTuber, We got Sherelle's World. We got this girl named Nosy Hoax, and I forgot the other one that's being sued, by Nicki Minaj because for defamations. I guess one of the girls said that Nicki Minaj was doing coke. I think that was Nosy Hoax, whatever. She was saying that Nicki Minaj was doing coke, and I guess without proof of that, that can be defamation. Then Nicki Minaj is going on a rant. She's kind of cursing everybody out. Her and Cardi B's beef have reignited, and she was cursing out Garcelle Bouvet, saying all because she had did an interview with a lady who is the alleged victim to Nicki Minaj's husband, and it's just people don't understand that, and this is every time I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. People don't understand that all of the negativity that you spurt out, whether it be what you say, whether it be your thoughts, whether it be your actions, they all have that boomerang effect. It's always going to return to sender. So while you're sitting here wondering why certain things aren't going the way that you want them to go, you have to go back and remember the things that you've done, the things that you've said, the things that you've thought. I try my hardest when I'm going through my bouts, meaning like I'm not in the best moods. I try my hardest to stay away from people because I don't want any of my negative energy to rub off onto them. I'm not trying to spread the negativity, but when I'm in great moods and, I'm in a good mood and I'm happy and I'm jubilant and I'm having a good day, of course I want to be around other people because I want to spread that love. I want to spread that joy. Or sometimes I might just want to be on the receiving end of the love and the joy, We can't continue to pretend like we have freedom of speech because, like I said, with this lawsuit that's coming up and, Cardi B had sued Tasha K and won for the defamation suit. It's just, you cannot just be out here saying whatever it is you want to say. And let's not even begin to talk about if you're discussing anything about the LGBTQ community, you'll get canceled right away. What confuses me about that whole situation is why is it that people can talk about straight people all day and all night and all day and all night, but as soon as you mention something about somebody that is gay, lesbian, queer, trans, anything in that community, it's like, oh, you have a phobia of them. I don't have a phobia of anything. I'm expressing my opinion just like they themselves and other people are allowed to express their opinions about everything else. It's just like everybody jumping on Aries Spears about him talking about Lizzo. It's like, what he said was wrong. However, Lizzo is not a small person. She is considered to be overweight. Why are we acting like that's not a fact here? But if he was talking about somebody that was skinny or saying somebody needs to eat or saying somebody was, bulimic or something like that, it's like, oh, that doesn't get as much attention as I'm talking about somebody fat. And that's just annoying because we get it sometimes just as bad as fat people get it. I don't understand what makes one better than the other or one worse than the other, rather. That's what's confusing. It's like it's always a double standard when it comes to certain things, and I hit on that in another one of my other videos, and it's just frustrating, you sit here and you watch things happen and it's like everybody has something to say, but now you can't really say anything. And then if you do say something, you have to watch these people, but those same people that we have to watch are not watching what it is that they're saying. It's like what's good for the geese is not good for the gander. We're not living in a fair world. I mean, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Clearly we know that the world is not fair. Clearly we definitely know the world is race driven. And someone had made a comment on one of my videos saying we shouldn't focus on race. I have to focus on race. They force me to focus on race because that's what they're focused on. So I'm just doing what everyone else is doing. I'm focusing on what is truly being focused on. Race is the main source of problem that we have in this country. And I'm willing to argue about that. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Please hit that subscribe button first, the like button second, and the notification bell third. Leave a comment if you care, and share if you care. And I'll see you guys in the next video.